Hello everybody and welcome. My name is Liz and I'm the creator of Zuniaberry Designs, and I'm so excited today for the walkthrough of the new planner and journal organizer for 2024. Last year I called it a library, but I think this year I walk through with you, organizer is a better word, and I'm super excited. Looks a little bit different than it normally does because I am currently working in Note Shelf 3, so I decided I'm going to move up to Note Shelf 3 for 2024. So I have placed my planner and journal organizer in here into Note Shelf 3. And there'll be a separate video of what I like, what I don't like, a little walkthrough of Note Shelf 3. Maybe you'll enjoy it. I really enjoy Note Shelf for digital planners. And I do have to apologize. I am not a fancy YouTuber. It's just me. It's just walking through. There's no music. There's no panning in and out. Maybe one day, but no, today you're just gonna have a basic walkthrough as usual. All right, on the right-hand side is the tabs, January to December, where you're going to place your monthly journals. For this year, for 2024, I'm going to be releasing them quarterly. So I'm guessing by the end of November of 2023, I'll have released January, February, March as a package. And I really wanted to do that because I wanted you to have the simplicity of going from month to month, just being in your monthly journal and adapting it to your needs for that month, but having the ability then to go into your organizer and move to February or March if you needed to put some information in there. As my daughter-in-law texted and said, can you please watch the dogs in March of 2024? So having some planners in there in advance allows me to have a space to put that information into. Okay, so let's just actually tap on January. This is the divider page for January, where you're going to press the plus button, and I think you can get notes similar, and import your document, import your January planner into here, and then you're just going to scroll over and your planner will be there. I encourage you, so I'm just kind of playing around, I'm going to delete this, to decorate that index page or that divider page, or the way that I like to look at it is this is a folder. This is the January folder. This is the cover of my folder, and inside my folder is my January planner. So I've just started to decorate it. I put a little quote on there. I've got a sticker going. I may put some more stickers. It's just fun for me. Coming from the world of digital scrapbooking, it's fun for me to decorate this. You don't have to. You can leave it blank if you want to. I've also used, oh no, this one is permanent. Sorry, I've already put that in there for you. So yes, you're going to import your document. It's going to be right behind this folder page, and there is your January planner ready for you to use. You're mostly going to stay inside your month, but if you need to go into your index, you just scroll over and you're right inside your index so that you can get to anywhere else that you need to that isn't in your monthly planner. So yeah, here is the monthly planner. There's a little bit of changes. That'll be a separate walkthrough for you. I'm really loving it. It is customizable, but there will be lots of inserts and stickers for you to be able to customize your digital planners. But today we're going to go through the index and what that looks like and how that's going to help you to stay organized. All right, so there's an all about me page. Again, that comes from my digital scrapbooking years where I just want to make things look pretty. I put my word of the year, what it means to me, a quote, picture of me, my family, I am, some positive things about yourself, what you're reading, listening to, watching, and enjoying. And it's kind of always nice to look back from year to year and see where you were at, what you were doing. I hope that you enjoy using that page. There's a reflection journal to reflect on 2023. Write down everything that's on your heart and mind. And it's also, even at the end of the year, kind of neat to go back and see what did I write about 2023. And moving forward, there is a moving forward page for 2024, a place for you to think about what you desire for 2024, sort of like a brain dump page. And when you read this back to yourself, you can pick things out that will help you to set your goals for 2024. So again, just like my monthly planners, this isn't a goal workshop or anything like that. It's just a simple page for you to write a few things down. I've kept this organizer as simple as I can possibly keep it, but super organized for you. And once you use it more and more, you can go back from January, back to your index, maybe back to some other section super quickly. It will become intuitive. There is a goals list, just a simple checklist. Just sit there and write out all your thoughts for your goals for 2024. And you don't have to do it all at the beginning of the year. It might be May and you might say, I've got a whole bunch of goals I want to put on this goals list. You know, that's what it's there for. It's just at a tap for you to get to. There's a bucket list. I consider a bucket list a little bit more, you know, fun things like my travel plans and things that I, you know, want to do that I've never done. In any case, again, it's a place for you to dump all of your bucket lists, your goal ideas, and come back to them. So let's say you're in June and you're like, gee, I don't know if I've accomplished anything in my bucket list. You can go from June back to the index, back to your bucket list, and take a look. It's very, very simple. An inspiration board where you can, for me, I probably put the word of the year, corresponding pictures, I think, that will, you know, maybe that I found from Pinterest, and I can reflect and look back on this as I need to from month to month. There is a year at a glance. So you know, I love planning just from month to month. It doesn't feel overwhelming. I feels like I'm in the moment instead of here and there and everywhere. However, it's nice to have a place where you can see the calendar and write birthdays down, appointments that you know that you have. So if you're in January, but you know you have an appointment in April, it's a good place for you to reference back to, here is my appointment in April. I've kind of started my mom's birthday, spring break, and like my daughter-in-law, I could put down the dates I'm watching the dog. And when I finally get to April, I can look back and I can transfer that information into my monthly planner. So there is January to June, July to December, and these are clickable. The January will take you to your January dashboard. However, the days are not, because this isn't an all-in-one planner. This is simply the organizer. And we do have 2025 at a glance if you need to plan further ahead. So it doesn't clutter up your monthly planners at all. It's a separate space to put information into. And that's what I wanted with this organizer. There is a year in reviews as well. So for January, after January is over, you can do it, you know, at the end of the year. You can put some January photos and talk about January. It's just a place, a cohesive place to have your whole year documented, if you would like to use that. We have the dashboards. So the reason that I created an organizer is to have a place to put all of my monthly planners so that I can go from one month to the next month and look at them. But it's also a place to put things that don't fit into the monthly scenario. Something that is cohesive that might take the whole year, that I want to add information into at a glance. So that is where the dashboards come in. So I view the dashboards as one main folder in your filing cabinet. And I've just labeled these with my font, which I will leave a link to the font that I'm using, that I've created this organizer with, so that if you are interested in keeping it cohesive that way, you can do so. But what I've created is a dashboard system, your main folder, and it has 12 folders inside of the main folder. So the main folder for dashboard 1 for me is my home, or the home. And I am going to put everything throughout the year. That is why I don't have any of the other sections labeled. As things come up for my home, I'm going to put them in my home folder, and I'm going to start my subsection. So I know that I'm going to do a kitchen renovation, but it's just a minor kitchen renovation, painting and a new countertop. And so I've started that mini folder in my home folder. I know that I want a little office renovation, so I have started that. So I simply, and here is household PDFs, and I have a PDF organizer that I haven't released yet, but that is coming as well. Now I can click on my section 1 of my dashboard 1. And again, I've just copied and pasted the words on here using the fonts. You can put any font you want in there. To get back into your the home dashboard, you're just going to press on the section. It'll take you right back there. On the left-hand side or the index, you can press the index or the number. It'll take you back to your index. So if you're left-handed, you can press the 1. If you're right-handed, you can press the index. In any case, here is section 1, the kitchen renovation. There are many ways to use these sections. So this now is the file folder for kitchen renovations. You can use the file folder, the cover of this, and copy it as many times as you need, and just put your information in there. You can put information of what's inside this folder and import documents into it. Let's say you have a project inserts or a link, a PDF journal, PDF project journal that maybe you've purchased somewhere, or maybe I will eventually have, and you can just insert it behind this page and it will show up here and you will work on your kitchen renovation project in there. You could also add in pages that you might use. You might go back to the index, you might want to have a blank page in there, a line page. You know, there are some other pages in here that you just can copy and paste into whatever section you want. There's a quick notes page for you as well. If you're in your index, you want to get to your quick notes. You don't know where to put anything, but you want to have to write something down. There's a quick notes page. So basically, I view each section as its own mini folder, and you can use this mini folder any way that you want to. Again, you can copy this page as many times as you want. You can insert a line page because you need to write. You can insert a separate journal if you need that. You can also add inserts on top of these pages that are transparent. I don't have all of that in my store yet, but I'm working on things like that for you. So as I work in this organizer, I will show you. I'll do some more walkthroughs. So there are 12 dashboards for you with 12 subsections. I've just sort of put 3 in. And I don't feel obligated to fill every single one out, because maybe in June something else will come that I need a cohesive space for it to be in, and I'll put that in there. But this is what I want for right now. So we did go through the templates. There is a section for planners and journals that are different, that are other than your monthly planners. For example, on my Etsy store, I do have a Ideas and Inspirations PDF that I am going to use quite often. So I am going to put it here. This is going to be my Ideas and Inspiration folder cover. I haven't done anything with it. And then I am going to import it right behind this page. So it's really easy for me to go from January, my January planner, back to my index, back to my Ideas Inspiration page, and put information in there if I want to. I've also decided that I'm going to have a recipe journal. I'm going to import a fitness journal. I'm going to import a knitting journal. Now, just to go back with the fitness journal, there might be a dedicated fitness journal, but there might also be a 30-day challenge. So for my personal pages, section 1 might be a 30-day challenge that I might just import a transparent PDF on here and work with that. You know, as I work with this organizer, as you work with this organizer, you will figure out what works for you. A knitting journal, reading journal, travel journal, scrapbook. Those are ideas that I've had that I want to put in and have a cohesive space where all my monthlies are and all my other journals are. Now, I'm going to caution you that if you, for example, have a recipe journal that you want to add information into from year to year, I would keep that separate, because once you take that recipe journal, a recipe journal, and put it in here, it kind of merges in as one PDF. And think you might be able to export it back out, but then those pages are merged and you can't, you know, some of the links don't work anymore. So I would caution you, anything that you are going to use from year to year that you want to keep adding more information into, do not put into the organizer. I feel I'm okay with that, because when you buy, let's say, a recipe journal, you have that, you can upload that journal blank every single year and add stuff in there. So I'm okay with having my recipe journal in there. My knitting journal, for example, I'm okay with starting a new one in 2024. I can just simply go back to 2023 and look at what I've done for 2023. I kind of like having everything for 2024 together. But again, if you are going to have, let's say, a reading journal that you want for years, that you're just going to keep adding in there, and it's not going to be a yearly journal, do not import it into the organizer. All right, I don't want to keep rambling on. I'm just super excited to have this released for you. I am going to show you videos on how I'm using it throughout the year, and we will see you in the next video. Enjoy, everybody. Enjoy getting organized for 2024.